photos, it's time for the fun part, the reception. This is when you get to eat a delicious meal with your guest that you've decided on together. Unless you're a vegan and your husband isn't a vegan, so he goes behind your back, cancels all the vegan food, because in his words, it isn't real food. Which is a real thing that happened. Isn't that insane? He canceled the food because vegan food isn't real food. It's vegetables. There's no food more real than vegetable. Real. In parentheses. People like that are so stupid. I do not fuck with vegetables. I would never eat any vegetable under any circumstance, okay? I've always been a meat and potatoes kind of guy. But once you get through the dinner at the reception, now it's time to cut the cake. This is when you and your partner cut the first piece of cake together, and this is when you feed it to each other. It's really cute. And this has been going on forever, okay? Apparently in Victorian times, the wedding cake was actually known as the bride's cake. The bride would cut the cake and distribute the cake to all of their guests. Brides were friggin' hustling back then, dude. They were putting in work. They were friggin' married to the game. But as the years went on and wedding parties grew, so did the size of the cake. So the bride needed help to cut and distribute the cake to their guests. So that's where the couple cutting cake came from. Couple cutting cake came from. And as nice and cute as this tradition is, this is where most of the weddings go awry. So within the cake cutting tradition, there's another pseudo tradition where the husband and wife sort of shove the cake in each other's faces, and it's fucking crazy. It's like, oh, that's not where the cake goes. Let's go in there, not over here. But over the past few months, I've seen so many videos of grooms just going way too far with the cake shoving tradition. Like this video.
I verified it! Yes!
Running away from him, like backed into a corner, and then he tackles her to the ground, dude. If anybody saw that exact thing happen, like, in the street somewhere, they'd be fucking calling the cops. But since it's at a wedding, it's like totally for some reason. At the same time, it's not hard to feel bad for the bride. She's the one who married a blonde man.
Oh my fucking god,
Sorry if that was out of line. I just can't think of blonde dudes without thinking of that meme. Why, as a man, are you blonde? Well, like I said, this cake smash isn't an anomaly. This happens very frequently.
Can't just fucking hit this. Oh.